You know, everyone knows that my favorite character of all time is Generation 1 Hot Rod and all his different iterations throughout the years. But a lot of people don't know that my second favorite character of all time is someone that is extremely obscure in that of the Transformers Galaxy Force Nitro Convoy. And I love that character to death, and it was such a shame that this character never had a lot of merchandising. Literally had its original toy, it had a little Kabaya kind of legend scale figure, and then on the Western side, you pretty much had its female counterpart through the Cybertron line, the black repaints of both sides, both Eastern and Western, of Dark Nitro Convoy and Override GTX. And then that was it. You had the one-shot Nitro third party, which I thought was fantastic too. I did a great review on that on my Proto Retro channel back in the day because I was just so happy that it existed. And that was it. That was like literally it. I mean, when we were doing stuff at Fun Publication back in the day, there was a pitch even to do a Nitro Convoy / Override using the Titan's Return blur mold. But of course, that never happened because by the time all of that stuff would have rolled out, BotCon was no longer a thing. But today is something amazing because it reconfirms that we're going to be getting, in my opinion, a Nitro Convoy toy. And it looks fantastic from what we could see thus far. We have a blurry image of the bust of the robot mode, and we have a clear image of the alt mode. Now, the rumors were for a while that this was going to be a retool of the Voyager class Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. Maybe it's just me. This must be the most insane retool or partial I've ever seen in my entire life because I don't see it. This looks like almost something done from the ground up completely at the Voyager price point. But it looks absolutely fantastic. Maybe just needs a little more paint in certain areas, but otherwise is absolutely fantastic. It looks so great. And I like that because I've always said if you want to really differentiate the difference between Nitro Convoy and Override, Nitro Convoy has the gold face. That was the original Galaxy Force toy. And Override had the orange face. That was the Cybertron toy. And the gold face is unique to Nitro Convoy. And the orange face is because, in some ways, Override is a double homage to Minerva. And Minerva had an orange face with that white and yellow color scheme. So it kind of works well for the Minerva one. From what it looks like here, he has the yellowish gold face. Now, granted, it's going to be marketed as Override in the Western region. They need to have a female character in this Walmart exclusive Velocitron assortment, and Override is going to fill that void, but it's still going to be Nitro Convoy to me. I've always stood by the fact that you always kind of base the source material as the standard. And it's kind of like how, to me, Galaxy Force came first, Nitro Convoy was conceived first, thus it's a male character. In the same way that I don't consider Air Razor a male character just because Japan decided that to be so. Beast Wars came out in Canada and the USA first. That was the first dub. That's the source material. Air Razor, female character. So to me, Nitro Convoy will always be a male character, an awesome king of the road, street racer / track racer. Just everything I love encompassed in a character. And this looks so much like the original toy. It's just great. I love that they maintain to still have the double blaster, his double nitro cannon. No force chip gimmick this time around needed, but it does look like you could plug in some energy accessories and stuff like that, or blast effects, so that's pretty cool. The upper chest looks like the original character. And the fact that, unlike the original toy kind of had like a spring gimmick to do like an auto transformation thing. And as a result, it kind of limited the figure, where the little Kabaya that we got, the legend scale one, really showed what the toy could have been if it didn't have to house a gimmick. This is going to be an example of that. Aside from just a little bit of lacking paint on the front of, I guess we could call it the front of his feet or her feet. I'm going to say his just for the sake of it because it's Nitro Convoy to me. His feet, making the front of the car too. I think it looks great. I mean, maybe there's going to be some missing paint on the on the quads in some areas that were, like little blue accents and tips and that. But otherwise, I think it looks really great from what we see thus far. This is going to be a Voyager class, a Walmart exclusive, part of that Velocitron line. I'm going to want like 3 of these. No joke, like legit, because I've been waiting forever for another official Nitro Convoy anything since 2006. So Proto Man needs to get his Nitro Convoy fix. I don't know how I'm going to get these because they're going to be Walmart exclusives and they're probably going to be pretty limited, but I'm going to figure out some way, even if I have to like buy off of eBay. This is going to be some nutty stuff. But I'm super stoked about this character getting finally a new figure. And at least it tells me, look, the Override trademark is out there. It could be done. Probably the next time we're going to see that trademark, it'll be more of a throwback to the original G1 TriggerCon or TriggerBot, excuse me, which, I mean, that's what Japan did. Japan actually did an Override toy with the Transformers. I believe it was the Transformers Adventures line, which was what RID 2.0 was over there. And they did an Override toy, but it was the original TriggerBot, using the that little legend scale groove mold that they used also as Wreck-Ar. So we're going to probably see Override in the future, just the different iterations of that trademark throughout the years. And yeah, man, I am super happy about this. Just a reminder, so it's, again, part of that Walmart Velocitron assortment. That's going to be the Walmart exclusive line because there's no Netflix exclusive line right now. It's going to have deluxe class, is going to have Burnout, which is supposedly going to be a repaint of the Legacy Skids Deluxe done in black. It's going to have Road Rocket, which is going to be a retool repaint of the RC from Legacy. It's going to have a Velocitron Blur. No idea what that's going to be. There's different rumors. Could be the Point Blank Deluxe from Legacy that we haven't seen yet. Could be one of many things. We have Clampdown. Pretty clear what that's going to be. That's going to be a repaint retool of the Kingdom / Earth Design Red Alert. We have a Cosmos, who's probably going to be the most desired of the entire line from the classic collectors and stuff like that, a decent Cosmos figure, and probably will be a unique mold in that. And rumored to be 1 per case, which is like, that's brutal. And then the Voyagers is going to be Override here, aka Nitro Convoy, and a Road Hauler, again, a extensive repaint of the Voyager class Earthrise Grapple. And then the leader class is going to be Black Convoy, aka RID Scourge, or Car Robots Black Convoy, from, no surprise, Laser Optimus Prime Legacy. So pretty hype stuff. Really excited about that. Last thing I just also want to put out there is we have a little teaser image of the next plush from Symbiote Studios, which is going to be Wheeljack. We kind of teased it and showed a little bit of it in the live stream if you didn't tune in. So that's going to be the next one. We don't have a release date just yet, but that is the next one coming in the future. And there will be more reveals of Symbiote Studio plush in the future, but Wheeljack is the next one. Pretty hype day today. Very happy. Gonna go take a walk and just enjoy the fresh air because Nitro Convoy is back. Force chip ignition.